What if I told you that a single super common word you use every day could be the one thing holding you back from your target IELTS score? Well, in this explainer, we're going to show you how one tiny change can make a massive difference. Seriously, think about it. The words you use when you're chatting with friends, are you sure those are the right words for your IELTS exam? The truth is, some of the most common words we use are actually huge red flags for the examiners. Okay, take a super common phrase like, I have a lot of stuff. In a normal conversation, it's totally fine. Nobody would even blink. But in the formal setting of an IELTS exam, this is exactly the kind of language that sets off alarm bells for the examiner. And that alarm bell, well, it often translates to a band score that's kind of stuck around a 6.0. It shows you can communicate, sure, but it doesn't show an advanced command of the language. If you're aiming for a 7 or higher, this is precisely what needs to change. This is what I like to call the hidden score trap. It's all about understanding that critical difference between the English we use every day and the language that's really going to impress an examiner. Look, the way we talk every day is casual, it's informal, and that's okay. But for the IELTS exam, you have to consciously flip a switch. The goal isn't just to sound formal, but to use language that is appropriate for an academic test. So, to really get why this is so important, let's try to get inside the examiner's head for a minute. What are they actually listening for? What are they ticking off on that assessment sheet in front of them? They are assessing this one thing, your lexical resource. That's the official term, straight from the IELTS band descriptors. And it's not just about knowing a bunch of words. It's about using them accurately and, there's that keyword again, appropriately. So, lexical resource isn't just a numbers game of how many words you know. Sure, range is important, but what examiners are really looking for is the precision of your word choice and the appropriacy of your language. And this is exactly where a word like stuff just completely misses the mark. It's not precise and it's not appropriate. All right, so how do we fix this? This is where we see the incredible power of being precise. Just a few simple word swaps can completely transform your sentences and, you guessed it, your score. So instead of that vague and informal word stuff, try using more specific words like items, possessions, or belongings. The change is instant. You sound way more specific and much more academic. So our original sentence, I have a lot of stuff, becomes I have several personal belongings. See what happened there? We also upgraded a lot of to several. The entire sentence is just so much more sophisticated and precise. And boom, just that one little change can start pushing your potential score up. We're already moving out of that 6.0 territory and into a 6.5. The examiner definitely takes notice. You're showing a much better lexical resource. Let's tackle another super common one, the word get. I mean, we use it for everything, right? But in the IELTS exam, you've got much better, more precise options like obtain, acquire, or secure. So, I want to get a job gets a huge upgrade to I aim to secure a position. This is a game changer. Aim to secure shows real intention and formality, and position just sounds so much more professional than job. And with that move, you're now demonstrating the kind of vocabulary that gets a band 7. Do you see how this adds up? 2 small changes, 2 informal words replaced, and your score potential has jumped a full band point. That's huge. And this principle, it applies to everything. Don't just say you were happy. Were you maybe delighted or even thrilled? Don't just say something made you sad. Were you disappointed or maybe upset? Being this precise, especially with feelings, is a true sign of a high-scoring candidate. So here's the real magic. You don't need to go out and memorize a dictionary. You just need to be strategic and upgrade the common, informal words you're already using. That is how your score gets transformed. The main takeaway here is simple. Small, conscious changes in your vocabulary will lead to a big, measurable difference in your band score. It's all about working smarter, not just harder. So I'll leave you with a question, a little challenge. Take a look at the language you use every single day. Which single informal word will you make a conscious effort to stop using, starting right now? Your journey to a higher IELTS score can begin with that one simple decision.